Hey guys, Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about sort of the fallout and the aftermath of the huge ban wave, progress wipe, account reset that Rockstar has been doing and implementing really over the weekend and like last 48 to 72 hours here in Grand Theft Auto Online. This has absolutely torn the community apart. A lot of people are just like super frustrated at Rockstar. A lot of people are super frustrated at the fact that they got banned even though they knew the risk. There's like a ton of different opinions on this entire saga and situation. And today we're going to be hearing from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2, who was chatting in a topic on the GTA forum site that was, how badly has the property trade-in wipe affected you? And he actually said a lot of interesting things, so we'll be discussing all that he had to say in this video today. So let's begin with this. He stated, "This is a situation that kept escalating over the years. Most importantly, you have to bear in mind that Rockstar deals with instances like this at a global scale. And if the worst case were to happen, that is, the character wipe were to sweep legitimate players of all progress, then Rockstar would respond back with a global scale restitution process. The policies against such acts kept changing and becoming more harsher and more detailed over time. It was only last year that a new policy, which we'll take a look at in a bit, was established in which Rockstar dipped into the specifics of acts like glitching and pledging severe penalties to whoever abused such methods, and no one took it seriously. Just like how Rockstar deals with instances globally, the severity of the wipe is considered on a global scale basis. Even if Rockstar were to set aside the legislation, which is extremely unlikely to happen, the response to the casino chip glitch was evident enough for players to think twice before participating in such act. To be clear, I'm not resenting you or anything. I too would have preferred if Rockstar chose the proper sentence for such acts based on the severity of the exploitation, but I can't blame them for something a player should have thought twice before doing." And TezFunds2 is completely right. This is something that Rockstar has been building and building and building upon really since the beginning of Grand Theft Auto Online. I mean, back like in the early days in 2013, those were called like the billionaire days because those glitches were so common, so prevalent. You could just like basically easily get billions of dollars with no punishment. And again, as the years started going by, as the updates started coming out, Rockstar started to get more harsh with this. And their last article that TezFunds2 mentioned was this, back on October 23rd, 2019. And they posed a hypothetical article, "Impact of Abusing Glitches or Other In-Game Exploits on Rockstar Games Social Club Accounts." And the question was, can a Rockstar Games social club account be banned for abusing glitches or other in-game exploits? And they said yes, Rockstar Games social club account suspensions are triggered by violating our EULA, or terms of service in one of our titles, including modding in online games, exploiting or abusing game mechanics in online games, participating in, quote, money lobbies, account boosting, account recovery, promoting methods of abuse glitching, promoting modding of online games, manipulating protected game data and code, or interfering with other players' gameplay experiences. Some accounts may be corrected rather than suspended, which removes illegitimately gained cash, rank, property, or inventory. And I think that last part is what we want to focus on here because there were some players that didn't end up getting like their accounts banned. Rather, they just got completely reset and everything was removed, their cash, rank, property, inventory. So it's like they had a new player, but they got to keep the exact same account. Now, as expected, there was a lot of follow-up to what he ended up saying. One person saying, "Makes sense, just hoping in the December update they finally do something about the massive God mode issue. I bet more people know about how to get in God mode than they knew about this apartment glitch. No way they don't know about the God mode situation." And he said they actually fixed a solo God mode glitch a few days ago, but glitchers were able to find a workaround. Are you referring to the Speedo custom glitch? If so, they have been aware of this for a long time now. But the fix is complicated. I would say it even requires a drastic change to the design aspect of the feature. The thing is, the situation inside their studios is a race of resources consumed, pressured by priorities and dealing with the unknown. That is all the issues we as players are unaware of. I'm not trying to justify their reasoning to overlook such glitches for years now. It truly sucks. But I think Rockstar wants to abide by their standards, or what is called professionalism, to fix the bug while mainstreaming the same layout, which at this point I would consider mission impossible. Rockstar would have to fix the issue if they were to set aside the professionalism and just disable people from exiting the nightclub garage with the Speedo custom. Simple as that. It's a stupid fix, but hey, there are much worse things in the game that is worth your frustration not being able to exit your nightclub garage with your Speedo custom. So I think what TezFunds2 is trying to say here is that Rockstar has like a way about themselves where they could easily fix this God mode glitch, but doing it would not look as professional. And so the Rockstar way would be to make it professional, and sometimes that can be complicated. Again, this is just the finicky nature of Rockstar. So I don't know if we're ever going to see a Speedo custom fix. If so, it might take what, again, TezFunds2 said here, some serious overhauling by Rockstar in order to accomplish this. Now, there was more follow-up to that as well. Another user said, and they're doing a really great job with that, with their focus on mostly patching money and merge glitches while leaving game-breaking bugs in the game for ages. One can argue that if they didn't need to patch those kind of glitches, they would have more time to patch other things, but that is just a priority thing. Doesn't matter if the game is playable or not as long as the money is flowing in. This character reset really shows that. And he said the character reset situation happened because it was both easy to track and easy to solve. There's the complexity of the glitch to consider when attempting to patch it. I agree we don't often see them patching most money glitches, but if we were to argue that money glitches is at the principle or pinnacle of their priorities, we would have seen them doubling down on the Bogdan money glitch and fixing it as soon as possible. But it's still working to this day and just shows that it's as complex as the Speedo custom glitch. So it sounds like one of the reasons why Rockstar focused so much on this glitch, or at least the apartment garage stuff, is because it was super easy to track. Now, I actually never ended up trying this. By the time it got around to me, I was like, ooh, people are probably going to get banned for this, so I didn't want anything to do with that. But it does sound like it was easy to track. It's like, are you buying lots of apartments? Do you have a lot of money? You've probably done the glitch. So I think that's probably the main reason why Rockstar was able to tackle this so efficiently and effectively as far as banning the amount of players that they ended up doing here. Now, again, some more follow-up. Someone said, I wouldn't be so sure about that. We know their anti-cheater bot is you-know-what, and that false positives have happened in the past. We also don't know what exactly triggered the bot, so there is a possibility that people were wrongfully caught up in the wave. And he said, I find that hard to believe due to how specific it could get from a technical aspect. I don't know how Rockstar have done it exactly, but if I were to guess, I would say it's a process that starts with checking whether your 7th or 8th property slots are used before proceeding to check how much money you have earned from property trade via filtering out the earn from property trade stat, and checking how many times or how many occasions you have traded in your properties, then verifying both results upon a certain criteria that determines who's glitching and who's not. It can get more oddly specific than that since Rockstar have records and can see what was the value of the 7th and 8th property and what is the current value. You can easily find a pattern that way and find out who's glitching. So it looks like this is a direct effect to what Rockstar added in the Los Santos Summer Special update, which is a 7th and 8th property slot. And I hope this doesn't come back to Rockstar and they'd be like, well, this is what happens when we add a quality of life change into the game. The players end up abusing it and taking advantage of it, which I hope that's not the case because I genuinely did enjoy getting 20 new garage spots. It was very convenient for purchasing and storing all of the new vehicles. So I hope Rockstar don't look at it from that perspective. It sounds like at least it was easy for them to do this, which is not great for the players that did partake in that. But as far as Rockstar dealing with it swiftly and having a minimal impact as possible, I guess you could say that that is good news. And last but not least today, we heard from another user who said, the ones funding the game have no place critiquing the game because they're contributing to the problem at hand. If you're not happy with the product you were giving, stop funding the ones making it. It's as simple as that. If someone keeps getting disappointed by something and yet they're also throwing money at it, they're quite simply fools. And TezFunds2 saying, generalization is leading you nowhere. It's no different if I say you are a part of the problem because you acquired the current gen version when you were aware of how grindy the last gen version was. Also, those people you generalize are much likely to stop supporting at times of disappointment and do the opposite at times of satisfaction, which definitely makes sense. So that is where I want to leave you guys in the comments down below, or I guess leave you guys with this video and then hopefully hear from you in the comments down below. What do you think about the aftermath of the massive apartment garage property trade-in wipe and banned? So like I said, let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.